This piece of lock channel has 3 spring wires and 3 layers of film on this hoop house. Let's talk about how that happens. So the very first layer was a wind panel, or sometimes you'll have an insect layer. Next, you'll cover the hoop house with the plastic film. And then third, we have this piece of shade cloth. So now we're going to show you just a few tips I've picked up over the years to get those multiple layers in a channel, and we'll put the lock channel into a test and see how many we can actually get in. So aside from the lock channel, of course, we'll have a lot of spring wire. My favorite tools are diagonal cutters to cut the spring wire. You can find these in the electrical aisles. I like the Klein brand. They seem to last the longest, and they're designed for professionals. And the trick that nobody's going to tell you is I have a piece of a drumstick cut off. You can use a 1/2-inch dowel rod that you kind of sand the ends with, and a hammer. And this is only for multiple layers. I'll show you how to use it at the end. So for this demonstration, we have a piece of single lock channel. Let's see how many layers we can get in. So the first layer that would go on a hoop house would be the insect netting on the sidewalls. So to put the first layer in, I like to depress everything that we're working on just a little bit. And I'm putting that first spring wire in. Up, down, just like that. Now that we have the insect netting on, the next layer would be the hoop house film. When the next layer is over the channel, I want to make sure that I don't exactly put the spring wire right in. In fact, I like to almost flip the spring wire and put it opposite of where we were before. For the next layer, typically you would either do a shade cloth, or for some of us, a second layer of film for double inflation. So let's go ahead and add that plastic. Okay, so here's the third layer. This is where I'm really going to want to indent this a little bit to help us along the way. And instead of starting to where it's just like that, I'm going to start in a whole new spot to put that wire in a different location. Now the springs will elongate over time. That's kind of what creates that compression whenever we're putting wire into the channel. So inherently you're going to have some overlap, but I'll show you what to do when we get there. So you can see we have 3 wires inside of that channel. We really didn't have to do any modifications along the way, and this is pretty loose. I mean, in the real world, you're not going to have this bulk that we have in this demonstration. So let's go for the 4th layer, which would then be shade cloth over all of it. So with 4 layers in the lock channel, I'll now show you what troubles you may run into. Even if you disperse the pattern a little bit, the springs are having trouble setting and it may release. So let me show you how to kind of set the wires that you have a little bit further back. So dowel rod, drumstick, I like the rounded corner, that way you don't have a sharp edge, but I do like a flat edge for the hammer. And I'm going to go into the wires. As you can see here, that's close to the size without worrying about bending the aluminum. Now I'm going to find the last piece of wire, and I'm going to see where it crosses over. And I'm just going to give a little love tap all along the way. Now that we've kind of set that wire back into the channel a little bit, now we have a clean catch. I missed a little spot right there. So you'll come in and make your adjustment. And you are going to have to force this in. Just like anything else on the farm, sometimes it's a little bit of work, but it's well worth it at the end. So nice and secure, we have a shade, a second layer, first layer of film, and an insect netting right here in a single lock channel. So we just showed you that you can put 4 spring wires and layers inside of a single lock channel, but that doesn't mean that you should. Just because you can do something doesn't mean that that's the most easiest and best way to do things. In the next video, we're going to cover single, double, and deep lock channel and when you would use each of those in a specific situation. The purpose of this video is to kind of calm everybody's nerves down whenever you get worried about, hey, does my shade cloth, insect netting, and single layer fit inside of a single channel? And if I get a little stuck, how do I do that with the hammer? So we demonstrated that you could do it with 4. We don't recommend it, but just know that if you have a pretty standard build, you're going to be okay with a single channel. We'll see you in the next video when we talk about those 3 options.